Hello everyone, wish you a very happy day. Let it be a very good day for you. Today we are just having a small introduction about our English. Many of the students you have studied very well in 10th standard and score and expecting a very good score also. I wish you all the best and I wish you a very good result also in your SSLC examination, whether it is state board or central board. Many of you were studying in CBSE, many of you were studying in a state syllabus, whatever it may be. May God bless you to score the maximum and let He give you the maximum result of your hard work. Anyway, coming to the plus one, coming to the higher secondary, this is indeed a different world. And it depends upon you whether you want to make it an enjoying one, a successful one, or you want to make it an average one or below average one. Anyway, it's up to you, not up to me or any other teacher. It will be changing according to your perspective about life, your perspective about study, your perspective about education. Anyway, coming to the English, today I am Abdur Rauf, your English teacher. Anyway, before coming to the core of the subject, core of the chapters, core of the poems, let me tell you why we have to study English in our plus one syllabus. Maybe if you select science, you have many other topics like physics, chemistry, whoever it may be, whether you are selecting commerce, science or science plus entrance, anything it may be, you have to study English. So from that point itself, it's very clear the importance of English, importance of language. You have second language, there is an option for you to choose. But in case of English, you don't have an option to choose or to avoid English. So it's very, nobody is compelling you to study English, but this is very clear that the importance of English. That's why it's included as a compulsory paper for you. So the importance of English is very clear from that part itself. So maybe you think by studying a textbook, by studying a lot of stories, by studying poems or reading that, can we improve our English very well? Can we improve our communicative skill? Or what we will get from the textbook? Understand, for every system, for the syllabus, for every curriculum, there is a limitation. So what they can do, what we can do to provide you the best available resource. So by including, by conducting a great meeting of visionaries, great people, they will select some stories, some poems, some anecdotes, some other prose tale, and they will include that in our textbook. It means the chapters which are included in our textbook is of great importance, because that is a vision of many people. From there are many stories, many poems, many life sketching stories, many things will be there. But why these chapters are included in your textbook? That many visionaries say these are important one. That's why it's included. So whenever you go through the textbook, or when you read a poem, when you read a story, understand this is an important one in English literature. That's why it will be good. So you will get one thing. You can be familiar with many stories, many famous stories, many important poems when you go through the textbook. Before that, we designed this textbook for you to study English well, to sharpen your language, to sharpen your communicative skill. Maybe you ask me how we can improve our communicative skill through this textbook. When somebody studies the textbook, there you have the answer with you. There is no benefit of reading textbook or going through the textbook or reading poems or reading stories, anecdotes, anything. That won't make any difference or any improvement for our communicative skill or communication skill. Then what we have to do next? Speak English. To speak English, you need many vocabularies, many words, many things, many new modern English words. That's why you will get some words from the textbook, you will get some content from the textbook, whatever it may be. So it's up to you. If you are ready to try, if you are give a big try, no compromise, you will speak English fluent. Very fluent you can speak English. And another thing, you will have some grammatical points, some linguistic elements you have to study from each unit. So your textbook is totally including 6 units, comprises of 6 units. And I think 19 chapters including 5 poems. As I told you, in the total unit we have 19 chapters, 5 poems, maybe stories will be there, anecdotes will be there, life histories will be there, profiles of great people will be there. So that's all about the textbook. We can understand all that when we go through each chapters. I don't think we have to talk in detail about all the chapters. Anyway, in this video, I would like to give you the introduction about the first unit. First unit, the name of the first unit is Glimpses of Greatness. From the title itself, it's very clear. Glimpses of greatness in our life. Each and everyone in the world wanted to be great, and we would like to make a sea change in the current situation. We want our country developed, we want our state developed, we want a prosperous life in our society, in our world. But at the same time, what we do for that, what we do to make a change ourselves, what we do to make a change for the entire society, for the entire world, what you can contribute. So the first unit is really a motivational one. As you are coming from the 10th standard, just joining the +1, so it's like giving you a great motivation by quoting the histories of other people, and we all already know that. Knowing the biography of other people will help us to improve. Suppose if you have a teacher who has done a lot in his life, sure you will get a motivation when you see him, when you listen to his class, when you listen to him, when you listen to his history, his the work he has done in his life. Whenever you listen to all that, sure you will get a motivation from that. So like that, this chapter, this unit comprises of 4 chapters. First one is a simple story of a seagull named His First Flight by Leon Flaherty. And the second chapter is a speech by the great Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. I know you heard about him a lot. Dr. APJ, the missile man of India. We will talk about him when we take that chapter. And the third chapter is like a biography or a profile of Stephen Hawking by Kitty Gale Ferguson. Stephen Hawking, motivation. Even he was not well, he could do a lot, he could contribute a lot to the physics and to the entire world of science. So he is a great motivation. And the last chapter is a poem named If by Rudyard Kipling. He is an Indian writer, Indian poet. And we all about the authors, about the poets, about the authors of all this work. We will be discussing in detail when we talk about that. Anyway, this chapter is, as I told, is about motivation. So we will get motivation when we know the persons, when we know the personalities. Let me ask you one thing. How many people influenced you in your life? Can you remember any teacher, any personality, or any historian, any film actor or actress? How many of them influenced you in your life? When you count the people, how many of the great But how many of them you remember in your brain? When we tell a word, when we tell a name, do you remember them with their great works, for their great deed, for their great contribution to the entire world? How many of them you remember? Very less. Like what we saw, we have a great motivation in many people, like Bill Gates, CEO of Microsoft, Steve Jobs, CEO of Apple. Such people, their history, their drawbacks in the childhood, and they came back to life with a more force, with a grand force. They came and they conquered the world and they became the heroes. So such people are motivation of life. When you think like about Mahatma Gandhi has contributed a lot for India, for the integrity of India, for the secularity of India. Maybe you know about the Pandit Jawaharlal Nehru, the person who were leading India to a great success. And many other people like Stephen Hawking, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, Sachin Tendulkar, maybe Cristiano Ronaldo. Maybe they were Lionel Messi. Maybe many people will be here, they will be Messi fans. So when I talk Cristiano Ronaldo, when we talk about Neymar, Messi, every of them, even when they were 25, 20, 70, they could make a change in life. So all the people like Martin Luther King Jr., you know about him, his speech. I have a dream that one day all the people of America will join together, especially in this situation. You have to remember Martin Luther King. There are problems in USA about the black and white. Even Martin Luther King, in his famous speech, he told about it. I have a dream that one day white people and black people will join together hands and play together. That was his dream. But that is yet a dream. It's not fulfilled. So when you hear about the problems in America, you will remember Martin Luther King Jr. So all the people, such great people, they gave you motivation. Like Prophet Muhammad, he could make a sea change in the scenario of the Arabian society, Arabian desert. Like Jesus Christ, he could also make great change. So many people are there. When we go through their life, we get a motivation. Such as in this unit, we are talking about Stephen Hawking, Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam, and Rudyard Kipling talks about a great poem, a great one, most amazing and exciting one. I will be explaining about that poem when we start that anyway. So that's about all these chapters. So when you study this unit, there are many linguistic elements that we have to study, especially from the first chapter. We will be giving some more vocabularies, and in second chapter in poems, you have to study how to appreciate a poem, how to compare a poem with others, how maybe you already know the rhyming scheme, rhyming words, such basic elements of a poetry. You already know that we don't mind here. Anyway, this bit updated one, you have to study the poetic elements, figure of speech, and many things will be there. All things, linguistic elements and the thematic elements, everything will be cleared when we take the chapter. This is only about an introduction. So I just have given you the introduction to the first unit and about just an idea about all the unit, because before we start. Okay, in coming class we will be having detailed versions of every chapter. Okay, thank you.